Alright guys, welcome to the channel. Basically what we got here is the update I did to the index.js. You guys should go ahead and follow this. Go to the Discord, it's going to be in the description. Make sure to react to get the YouTube viewer role, and you can get access to this and the base file for the bot, and you can put suggestions for my next video. So we're going to begin. Basically what we're going to need to do, we're going to do a purge command today, a little fancy one. We're going to go into moderation. Let's make a purge file, and this is where we're going to set in our requirements. We're going to be using /command builder, let's say embed builder, action row builder, just a couple fun things. We're going to need buttons as well. We're going to work with buttons today. That's going to be a fun one. And make sure too, it's permissions bit field. Okay, there's another option. Make sure you correct it with permissions bit field. And then we're going to require discord.js, not discord.js/builders, nothing like that. So now we're going to do our module that exports. We're going to set the name to purge. The description, it's just going to be basic for now. And then we're going to go ahead, we're going to add an integer option. We're going to get the amount of channels. And we're going to also, so you're going to see too, I use Copilot. So if you need to, just hit pause here and there. And what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be setting the minimum value and the maximum value. That's actually going to save on code. It's actually, I think that's 6 lines of code it's going to save on. So now we're going to execute. We're going to do our interaction. We'll do a permission check. I'm going to fix this portion though, because flags manage members or manage messages, sorry. Yeah, that's actually v14. Let me change this real quick. Okay, now we're going to adjust this. So that's the one downside to Copilot, is it does automatically run to v13. I do not know why, but you know, it works. So that's our permission check. Now what we're going to do, let's get our amount. That's going to get the amount from the string. And this is, we're going to do this. This is just because I'm very specific with my grammar. You know, there's message and messages. Okay. So we're going to do a check for this. And that's basically what this is. This is basically just doing, if it's greater than 1, do messages, but if it's not, do message. It's called a ternary. I'm horrible with the terminology of coding. You guys will notice that. But that's okay. You don't need to know the words. You just need to know the code. So now we're going to do our embed builder. We're going to call it purge. We're going to set the description. That's actually pretty good. And then this for the color, let's do random. You can choose your own color. I just love doing random. We're going to timestamp it. Timestamp in every embed is amazing. And then what we're going to do, we're going to have to build our buttons. So let's do, it's const button, action row. Yeah, we're going to just do row, and then it's action row. And then in action rows, you have components. Inside the components, that's where we're going to put our buttons. This is basically me building a component. You're going to see I'm going to build 2 components here. This one is going to be our yes button. This is one perk too, you're going to see. So I can do / emoji and just pick whatever emoji. and then Copilot does the rest for me. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. And then what we're going to do here, we're going to set up our no button, and we're going to set the no button. We're going to have that one as a clock for a second. We'll just change it. Let's do a trash can. Trash cans always make things look better. So this is the button styles right here. If you guys notice, the danger and success. Danger is going to be red. Success is going to be green. Okay, this is button styles. And then from there, now we're just going to add in our reply. We're also, it shows the components and all the fun stuff. We're going to register the command. Remember, with this handler, you need to register anytime you adjust a file. Well, more so the core of the command. And now we're going to test it out. Let's see if it can pop up here. So we're going to do one first, and then you'll notice that says one message. Now let's do one more. We're going to do something higher than one. We'll do two. So that works properly. So basically that just changes the embed on the fly, depending on the amount. So now we know that that works. That's great. So we're going to move on from that. And we're going to go ahead. We need to actually make a cache system. So it's basically, this is going to be a map. This is basically a map. It's gonna use the user's ID, and the user's ID is gonna lock this to them basically. Mind you, this is, since it's just a little collection in a way, the minute the bot restarts or anything like that, it goes poof. So it just reads your last one. We're gonna pass messages as well. This is everything we're storing. And then we're going to do the command, or the button, sorry. We're going to do the button, we're calling it Purge, yes. And then we're going to do our requirements. This one's going to be simple. We're just going to need one. It's just embed builder. And we're going to make sure you got to require discord.js. And we're going to go ahead and set up our export. And then, okay, we're going to do our execute. And, oh, that says name. No, it's custom ID. Make sure you guys do custom ID. So that basically calls the custom ID of that button. Let me go ahead. I should just close the terminal. So now this is where we're pulling all the information out of the cache that we set up. And now we're going to build the embed. And we're going to set the description. And now, like v14, it's amazing. It does capitals. It's not capitals, guys. We're going to do green here. And there's the good old timestamp. And then with this one, this is basically right here. This just updates. And then the components with the brackets, that's just showing, hey, there's buttons on this. Wipe those buttons out. And then we're going to also do the bulk delete. We should do this in a try catch. So let's set that up really quick. Try catch is always good. You can never really abuse that. It's always good to do that. And then we're going to await the defer update. This is basically going to say, hey, there's not going to be a reply, but then it's going to send in this. Now with this one, since it is a new button, you do need to register again, and you'll notice it does log the button. It says custom ID yes. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to test the yes button. And there we go. And let's see, that did not close. That should have updated it. Okay. It is edit. It is edit. It's not update, guys. I talked update, wrote edit. Oh, update. Horrible. So now we're going to go ahead and check it again. This time it should edit it. There we go. Notice it removed the buttons, and it has told us, okay, we have wiped your messages. Let's test it just one more time. And there we go. So now we gotta get the no working. Yes works, but no needs to work. The only purpose of this no button really is if, let's say, you fat finger something, you can really go through it. All right, so we're going to set up the export. Remember, custom ID. This one says yes, no, it is no. And then we're going to set up the execute. This one we really don't need to bring in client because there's nothing we're passing to it. We're just basically canceling the interaction. Let's go ahead and just close this off. And then we can go into it. Ooh, look at that, Copilot. Yeah, it looks right. The joys of Copilot did the whole file for us right there. I'll sit here just for a second, let you guys catch up. Make sure you guys are registering the command again because it is a new button. Let's start it up, and now let's go and test it. Make sure you guys hit like and subscribe if you're enjoying the videos. So we know yes works, and there we go, Purge canceled. No is working appropriately. And let's do, bam, whole channel wiped out. Enjoy.